Welcome back to the Backside Potty. This week's episode, we chat about Ben O'Connor. Is he still a flog? The Queensland racing calendar and the Backside segment is no more. What are we going to do?
2 gin and tonics, 2 vodkas, and a scotch.
Yes?
500 watts, please.
Let's introduce you to the Backsiders. Shauno.
G'day.
Shreds.
Hey.
Kurt.
Morning.
Freebs.
Evening.
And myself, Jim Bob, rounding out the panel here tonight. And we've got a special live audience going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy anniversary, guys.
Wagwan. What's going on?
Hey.
We've got Quinn and Josh joining us. What a delight.
So good.
Happy 1 year, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
We've really gone cheap here,
We've got a
haven't we,
cake.
Josh?
If anyone else would like to celebrate their anniversary with us, we'll be
Yeah,
hosting
sing out.
now on.
I think I'd be crucified if I did that.
No, Amber would like it.
She
Amber
would
loves
love
spending
it.
time with me.
Yeah, she does.
I don't know about that, though. I don't think anyone does.
Kurt, we all love spending time with you, mate. So
Welcome back, Kurt.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the week that was. Shauno, what did you get up to, mate?
Mate, I had a great weekend. Started off, we did a bunch up to Lakeside and we got stopped at the gate, turned around, double booked.
How does that happen?
The Derricks.
How does that happen?
Mate, I don't think it's ever happened.
Surely you send an email.
Oh, keyboard warrior for sure.
But on Thursday, be like, just confirming, we'll be 300 people mass ascending on the track
Yep, in our Lycra.
in our Lycra. We'll just confirming we can, come through the gates.
Yeah.
And all the motorbike riders will be like, just confirming, so are we.
How grumpy.
Yeah, but they probably pay a lot more.
Correct.
I doubt it.
No.
They're just dicks.
Hey, I'm about to be a motorbike rider soon.
Oh, jeez.
Get an e-bike, eh?
Everyone stay off the road.
I'm going to get a V-Rod, mate.
Have you got some real good health insurance?
Not yet, but I will.
Yeah, you'll need some, mate.
Yeah, brother.
I've seen you ride a bike.
Yeah, brother. It was good down Glorious back, mate. How was your... Let's continue with your weekend,
Yeah,
mate, thanks.
So, thanks for letting us know about your weekend. But yeah, so we got turned around at the gates and
We did.
What do we do, Freebs? We did a little bit of a
Chop.
We went up Campbell's Pocket, went up the somewhat tricky way.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, so that was Shauno's.
Delight.
Was that the gravel
what?
section?
No, just after the gravel section. So there's
Next right.
Yeah, the next right.
Yeah.
So we went up there, did that, crossed Mount Me, almost got blown over by a truck.
Yes,
a
I
couple of
did.
times. Yep.
I nearly died.
No,
Jeez.
no,
Again.
Yep. And then I decided we got to do a chop off between Debra and Sanford.
He did that.
And chop till you drop. And
you were angry about it too.
I was
You just-
angry.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
just wanted to get into it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
seems like a common thread
Yeah.
over the last few
Mate,
days. that
you got
you're just
exactly
angry.
3 seconds to get your 2 Maximuses into you, and we're out of here.
Well, you don't want your legs to go cold. You
That's
don't
what
want
he said.
You don't want
Cafe legs.
It's simple. If we're going for a com from the top corner where the bloody pub is,
What do you think, Joshy?
Might need to set up some rolls at the cafe next time. I don't know.
yeah, great idea.
Keep the legs spinning.
Yeah,
Wow, this is serious, hey?
yeah. So
You were-
it was
you were
it was
serious.
serious. This is a 12-year com.
Benny Manson had it. Sorry, Benny.
Benny
Well,
Manson.
Apparently he's pretty chuffed that we've knocked it off.
Word on the street was he said it by himself, but I still don't believe that.
I don't
No,
know.
he's a weapon. Well, he was.
Hey,
Still is.
we were
Well,
full send.
Mate, we had a national champion with it.
You did. I'm glad we got to talk about it again this episode.
Shut up.
Did you have bands on, mate? Were you glowing?
I had it
no
all on.
bands?
I had it all on.
Ah, very good.
So we did it. We chopped off. Started with 11 or 12 of us, you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. Yes, we did. Yes. Yeah.
And then finished with 3 of us.
Yeah.
So
Who were the three
Uh,
that finished?
Freebs, myself, and Cam Wright. And Cam
The
Wright
com hunter.
somehow got
The
all
com
the
hunter.
Did he start 5 metres off the
Matt,
mat?
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
And he
standard
just-
move, that
He
is.
just mopped them all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
boys. What a hero.
What a dog.
He got them all.
But good on him. And then we backed that up on Sunday with Man Ride, the Black Sheep Man Ride. And that was absolutely sensational. But I'll let...
Kurt, tell us about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
How'd you find the man ride, Kurt?
Get off
for-
your phone.
For everyone playing at home, I hadn't ridden a bike in 2 weeks. So that man ride was going to be a challenge. And didn't I find out the hard way?
Well, that's what happens when you
Let's chop. Yeah, well.
you're a Darren and you're telling everyone to bloody chop off.
Well, I just wanted to chop. I was sick of riding fucking 28 k's an hour.
We shouldn't have left in the early groups. What were you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I sort of got dragged along with Lukey D and Legs 11.
There's
So
the first problem.
that is my first problem. Listening to Lukey D, the bull.
Lukey D got the rail trail com.
I
Yeah,
saw
he
that.
did.
Yeah.
They were chopping hard, apparently. Him and Ewan.
Yes.
Apparently,
They sound like really sensible ride leaders.
Apparently, Lukey D did the classic start 5 meters back, sprint past someone. At the very
Sounds like
end.
Cam.
Oh, yeah, Pete, mate.
But yeah, so didn't delaminate my front wheel. Got it
Yeah,
down
someone
glorious.
did that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who did that?
Yeah, this fella.
A chap on a
Yeah.
Bianchi.
Someone with
Nah,
regrets.
he was on
Yeah.
a trek. He was on a trek and delaminated his front wheel. Broke his collarbone, apparently, or something like that.
No, he rode on, didn't he?
No.
Nah, he skinned his ass, mate. He had about fucking 3 layers of... I don't know. I was going to say something really rogue there. 3 layers.
Well
Compared
done.
to
Yeah.
That is a bad way to end the
Yeah.
main ride, man.
Yeah,
Halfway.
That
not
sucks.
No, he wasn't even halfway.
Yeah.
Mate, halfway down Glorious, maybe. Not halfway through that man ride.
But we hope he's going all right.
Yeah, we
course we
do.
do.
Yep. So we never want an injury on a ride like that. And I'm sure Black Sheep didn't want an injury on a ride like that either.
It's
So.
a good event,
Mate,
though.
it just shows you that rim brakes are done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm still riding them strong guys.
Joshy, what do you think, mate?
I mean, they're a lot easier to work on, but who runs rim brakes anymore?
Kurt Tozer does.
Kurt Tozer does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pardon?
Do you ride?
Well, I did on Sunday, mate. Where were you?
Halfway.
Recovering.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
Never heard of her either.
Rumor has it, Kurt, you caught a train home, mate.
Yeah,
You
correct.
dirty Mexican.
Correct. So
From the switch?
from the switch, mate,
Did you survive?
How many people were?
Have you still got a bike?
mate, I've got a story about
Do you
that.
still have
Maybe
clothes?
not. I do, unlike the other time. Yeah, 2 others joined me on the train. They were lovely guys. Never met them before until that day. They were Wolf boys from Sandgate, I believe.
Oh, Andy Pointer.
One was a British dude, and the
That's
other.
him.
Yep.
Andy,
And
on a Willie
He's on like a maroon,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
colour bike as yours.
then someone on an S-Works. I didn't catch his name. Ginge or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But they were.
Mick Coyle, I reckon.
I think they were a bit worried about
He rode the whole way.
the crackhead at the front of the train blowing up about the Broncos not making the 8. They were a bit worried about that guy.
it's worthy of blowing up over.
Still dirty.
Yeah. But no, I was pretty happy with the chop off, leading it from bottom of Glorious to the T intersection of Fernvale. Someone in the room, aka Sean Meth Moran, was not too happy blowing up because he was on his gravel bike.
Yeah, and you guys left without telling me.
Well, hold the shoe, mate. We waited up twice, and I'm sorry, if you're in the front group, you should be able to hold the shoe until you pop off, like someone said.
Well,
That's what I did.
Pop to your hot, mate.
I caught yous anyway.
Yeah,
so
good on you, mate.
weren't chopping hard
Pop
enough.
to your hot.
Because we had to stop. Oh, mate, you caught us, what, at the when we going back down the hill?
Nah, when we're having coffee.
Are you blowing up about when we left at the top of the hill and
was
you
having
were...
a Yeah.
carrot
Oh,
cake.
no, we didn't chop off there at all, mate.
Okay.
We were riding 30 k's an hour because people were getting popped.
Okay.
Oh, grow up.
Says the man who caught the train home
Yeah,
because he was
correct.
popped.
Yeah.
Oi, but dead
Pop to your hot,
set.
mate. Pop to your hot.
Dead
Tilt.
set. I've never wanted to hit someone so hard in my life riding on that stupid gravel track than riding behind Sean Moran with that bullshit
Oh,
tyre
mate.
flicking
I had
everything
a session
up.
of that too. It was no good. My eyes are still recovering.
Oh, well. Grow up.
Get new tyres, please, mate.
Yeah, it's no good.
Mate,
They're gravel kings.
what's that?
I don't care who they are.
They're my tyre.
Oh, okay. I was riding...
I didn't want you on my wheel
I was riding
anyway.
You sponsored.
23 mils, mate. 23 mil.
Yeah, 45s for me.
Speaking of
25s.
tires, did you see Imogen's tire? She had it bulging from the top of Glorious, descended, and then it split on the gravel. But she still rode it for another 40 k's.
Bulging like had her
Yeah.
shorts.
Surprised it didn't.
Like Jim Bob
pop
popping
the
threads.
I won't say.
Well, I'm confused. What do you mean bulging? Bulging on the side?
Thread popping.
No, it wasn't even on the side. It was literally like right down the center.
How does that happen?
I have no idea, and I don't know how it like survived.
Yeah. Impressive it lasted the...
They were race
ride.
tires too. She was like, should
Yeah.
have changed these before.
Is she,
Well-
is she on rim brakes?
Nah,
Didn't heat 'em up
She's
too
on.
much?
She's on disc.
Yeah, thanks, Kurt.
No problem, mate. I got you. But Black Sheep, they did a good job organising that.
Absolutely.
Um,
And the man ride jersey was really good.
Looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked really good, didn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to keep it.
Oh yeah.
I'd hope so, mate.
And I won't make sleeves out of it.
Thanks.
Sleeveless.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I was going to say was top of Glorious, just you know how they did that stop
Yep.
just at the top of the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, that was very well timed, right on the crest of a hill.
Mm.
Yeah, it was waiting for an accident there, but that's about it. That drone though, geez, that was a nice little breeze when it was hovering above you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Shreds, tell us
Well,
about your
Hey,
weekend.
Shreds.
Her
Hey.
longest ever ride, by the way.
Oh, was it?
Oh wow!
And famous too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thank you for the intro.
Yeah.
To talk about that.
Tell us about this.
Did Phoebe
Yeah.
pay a fan? Did he?
You're just jealous.
Yeah,
man. I
I'm
want a
very jealous.
Photo with you. Yeah, so I was riding along with my group and I was talking to this guy for like 70 Ks and then he goes, oh yeah, so like what do you do outside of work, etc. And I was like, oh, kind of talk on this like podcast. And he was like, oh, what's it called? And I was like, the backside potty. And he was like, get out. I was like, he puts his hand on my shoulder and he's like, are you Shreds? And I was like, yes.
That's me.
And he was like, oh my God, I'm such a fan. Like, I'm riding with a celebrity. Can I get a photo with you?
Sure can.
Then tags me in his Strava.
Yeah, the
Huge
boys.
flex.
How good.
Yeah.
Fangirled it.
Yeah, shout out to Brent. for
Yeah,
that.
shout out.
Fangirl.
Yeah, shout out to Brent Ducker there. Yeah, shout out.
Ah, the Ducks.
Brent Ducker. Oh,
Anyway,
that's sensational.
that was
That's
probably
cool.
the best part about my weekend. Thanks.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
That Brent was a big fan.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
work,
a
Brent.
celebrity.
Good work, Brent. She's got a massive smile on her dial right now.
Yeah, well, he told me that his jaw was sore from smiling because he was so stoked.
It's like freebie at the pub afterwards when I
Yeah.
made him laugh and he was getting cramps in his
That
ribs.
was bad.
yeah.
That was bad. I was cramping in my hand and in my solar plexus.
Well, how was your weekend then?
Lovely.
Oh, that's great.
Good.
Yeah, sorry about that, Shreds.
That's all right. I don't have much more to report.
Oh, sound like a lovely weekend. Continue.
Well, mate, I kind of did the same as everyone else, really. Did the man ride, which we all know about. And
Ride
probably-
leader.
ride there, thank you. And then but probably the most enjoyable part was tipping in about 15 beers with Shawnee and Shreds afterwards.
Yeah, the boys.
And yeah, we ticked on at my place for a few bottles of red and with big Jason, Lukey D. So it ended up being a big night. I pretty much just fell asleep about 9 o'clock and Amber was kicking me, punching me. I was just snoring my little nose off. And that was the end of me till, what was that, next Monday morning? And I got up and did a nice mountain bike. Back on the mountain,
Nice. Didn't bin it.
Nope.
Fantastic.
Stayed upright.
Stayed up. Man, I didn't bin it. Lukey D did tip it over a couple of times.
Is that the second time, like second week consecutively that Lukey D's binned it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put his crank into the rock. I'm like, mate, just lift it over.
Was it like cooler then?
It was
Mountain
lovely.
biking?
Yeah, it was super
Yeah.
hot on Monday morning. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice up in the
Did you go?
ferns and
Where'd you go?
Gap Creek and back at Cootha
Yeah, nice.
With Lukey D.
with
This
Lukey
was.
D.
What are your favourite trails, Freebs?
The Rocket.
Rocket Frog.
Yeah, Rocket Frog. I like that one. Do you like that one?
Pipeline.
Yeah, I love Rocket Frog. Yeah, I go to Gap Creek a fair bit. Rocket Frog's a nice beginner trail.
It is a very big
thanks.
trail, eh?
Thanks very much. Well, maybe you can show me some other ones, mate. How about that?
Take him down Pipeline or Death Adder.
Over the other side.
Channel 8, that one's pretty fun. Death Hat is good too. That's on the other side. It's good.
Yeah.
What about Pipeline, mate? Are you a bit of a Pipeline fan?
Oh, mate, I always go down Pipeline, keep going South Boundary Road, come down Nebo. It's a good loop, eh?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go, mate.
You know what I was doing Monday morning?
Sleeping.
Mate, I slept until 1:48 p.m. It was a good public holiday.
That's outrageous.
Good use of your time.
Like, did you
Productive.
wake up before 1:48?
Yeah.
Give a piss at least.
Yeah, woke up at 5 a.m.
Had
Yep.
a quick twinkle.
I was like, oh, this ain't good. Went back to bed at went back to sleep. Woke up at 10 and
Yep.
I was like, oh, still don't feel good.
Okay.
Panadol.
No, mate. This is
Raw-
the first time I've ever had to like sleep longer than 5 hours after a night out.
So you raw dogged it back to sleep.
Yeah, we're all back to sleep. And at 1:48, I woke up to a missed call from a mate, and he's like, "You want to grab lunch?" And I was like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, let's do it." So
Love that.
I'm so glad that all, like 3 of us have spoken about
Yeah.
our weekends, but all of them have come back to your
I
weekend.
know. How good is
He's
Kurt
special.
back on the fucking podcast? Oh, so
Mate, we
good.
missed you so much.
I know. I've missed you guys as well.
Oh, so much love here tonight.
Jim Bob,
Yeah,
how's your week?
mate.
You've been absent.
He's
I
been
have.
MIA.
I've been fairly absent recently. I haven't had as much fun as you guys. You guys sound like you had a ripper weekend.
You look like you haven't enjoyed yourself, mate, either.
Oh, mate. So last week started back in Adelaide. Got a bit of work going on down there now. Yeah, but down in your backyard, mate. So no bike. Just took the trainers. I'm trying to give myself shin splints.
Raw dogging.
Yeah. So fair bit of running. Yeah. Other than that, just a few rides with Lamberto over the weekend. Not too much to report there, other than he's got a broken arm, and he's going to hate me for saying this, but he's come back faster. Like
That's annoying.
next weekend, he's going to tear all our legs off.
I hate this.
He's a piece of work, eh? You can edit that out if you like.
Nah.
That's staying in there.
Yeah. All right.
I saw him training the other week with a jacket on.
Mate, he's been training all week.
With a jacket on. It was like
Yeah.
35 degrees.
Man,
Yeah.
he's in the Hugo Thompson's heat training. You remember back in the day when he would sit in the sauna, the heat tent?
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be tough next weekend, that's for sure. And then next week, I'm going back to Adelaide. So I may need to
Whee.
talk to our friend Alex from the Radelaide Summit podcast. So Alex is an instructor at Echelon Cycling Studio, and he describes it as a spin class and a cult.
Crusty,
And it's
crusty
somewhere
style.
in between, yeah. So might have to hit him up and see what the go is down there, and get involved in that cult.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Krusty owns the studio down there.
Who's Krusty?
Krusty's right at NRS. He's pretty handy.
Is he
Krusty
a
the
clown?
He's Krusty the Clown. He does a Krusty's ride on Christmas Eve. You should come down for that too.
And then make it over to WA for the Boxing Day crit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Miss Family Christmas.
Yeah, well,
Oh, who needs family? What?
might as well move down there now, hey?
Might as well.
Hey, it's not a bad idea.
Didn't you just move away from it?
That was 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah. So,
Keep up.
But he's going to move back too one day.
oh, yeah.
Nah.
Don't look so sad.
Anyway, that was the week that was. Freebs, do you want to run us through a big announcement that you've got coming up?
The backside party, mate.
Oh, I thought you said my holiday.
Oh, he's going to Fiji, everyone.
Well, that's what I actually thought you were talking about.
Yeah,
I thought you were going, he's out of here tomorrow at 9 a.m.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
I was so confused then, Jim Bob. I'm like,
So,
half of my brain
So,
is in.
so silly season's
Malolo.
around the corner. That's what you should have said.
It is catching up on us. Like, it's only like 11 weeks to Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't be doing
So
that.
it's time to start getting organised.
Oh,
And-
actually, off topic, but apparently the next 3 months we're in for the wettest, hottest on record.
Well, that sounds
Started
fun.
today.
That
Serious?
sounds...
Yeah.
Jeez, that sounds
Apparently
great.
flooding due. Like we're going to have flooding before Christmas instead of February.
all I'm seeing is a whole lot of Zwift in my
I know.
future.
Nah.
Yuck.
Anyway, getting back to what's
Kill me.
is exciting coming up, Jim Bob. You're right. There is something exciting coming up. We've locked in a date for the party.
We have,
It's the party of all parties.
Oh,
it's a Sunday session.
I love a Sunday sesh.
who?
So do I.
I think it's getting older.
It's going to be sundresses and Hawaiian shirts and sunnies and Sunday Arvo beers at,
Easy Times Brewing.
yep. Can you announce the date yet?
Of course, you can. 24th of November.
Be there.
Bing, bang, bong. Put it in your diaries.
Put it in your diary. Josh, are you coming?
Yeah, man, I already put in my training peaks.
Any training peaks? Are you coming, Quinn?
Yeah, of course.
Is it
We'll
in
both
Training
be
Peaks?
there. It's not in my training peaks yet because I don't pay for it, so I can't add stuff into it.
Oh, that
Oh,
sucks.
Yeah.
sponsorship, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
But Freebs is working on a 2-for-1 for the party.
Oh,
hopefully.
Jim Bob, you're going out too hard here,
Sorry.
champion. You've gotten a little
I'm too excited over here, mate. I'm too excited.
Jesus.
Jim Bob. Yeah, I'm working on it. I don't think they listen to the podcast every week, so maybe they'll slide past that one. But yes, we're going to have a big party at Easy Times. I reckon we're going to kick off maybe like 1:30 on that Sunday.
1 o'clock sharp, mate.
Sharp it is.
That's
Lukey D's
that's-
on the decks.
That's a
Yeah,
Sunday
Lukey
set.
D's on the decks. He's
the Bulls on the decks.
the bull has put himself forward.
Oh, has he agreed?
Yeah.
Right,
Nice.
but we can
In
always just
writing?
make that
This
happen.
is a verbal contract.
It's about time he did something for the podcast.
Yeah.
He's still in the chat, the useless.
So it's going to be open. It's going to be open to everyone. Come down to Easy Time Brewing's on the 24th of November. Have a chat with us. Talk shite about cycling, or don't. Just talk about regular things in general, and we'll drink some beers.
A lot.
Or some backside potty beers,
That's
maybe.
all we're drinking.
Yes,
Oh,
and
that's all on.
whilst we're on the backside potty beer, get your order in.
There's only like a handful of cartons left.
Yep,
Literally.
that and
Have you got some?
No, I haven't. But when are they rocking up?
Well, as soon as you order some.
No, I'll think about
well, yeah, we,
That's bloody terrible form.
Yeah, I think about it.
it. Yeah, right.
Jeez,
Sold.
that didn't
How many
take
cartons do you want to buy?
I'll just get one. I've got so many beers at home still. I keep getting beers for favours. So I've got like 3 cases of
What sort of favours are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You want to find out?
Yeah. Me downstairs in 3?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Good grief. Okay.
It is their anniversary.
It was worth a shot.
Where were we? Yeah, the backside Christmas party. You coming, Shreds?
Yeah, obviously.
We want a big crowd. Like I've put in. I said 100 people are going to come.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I have also
I have no doubt.
I said 100 people are going to come.
I've also put aside a time and a table, pond entrance, for everyone to get their autographs from Andrew Freebie. So
Yep.
more than welcome. I'll supply some Sharpies.
You're a dickhead.
The rock star himself.
Happy to accommodate though.
Thank
The
you.
champion.
All right, shall we move along to our first topic of the day?
Yep.
The Queensland cycling calendar.
Ooh.
So that everyone's talking about next year and sort of how they want to structure next year. And I guess we sort of talk about it as well, sort of in our own sort of circles. And I guess what's sort of been coming up is that the Australian cycling calendar seems to be changing. And I guess from a viability perspective of the sport, we probably want to adjust the Queensland cycling calendar to make sure that it remains viable and we can continue racing all year round. So I guess the biggest thing we're looking at coming forward is that the NRS is finishing up and it's starting with the Pro Velo, which is going to run for the first third of the year pretty well. And then the next thing is that for a lot of the young aspiring cyclists, they sort of go to Europe for that middle third of the year. Or
European summer.
that's right. So they all head off,
Warm your bones up.
going over there to cut their teeth. And what we've sort of
It's
seen,
probably warmer in Australia anyway.
well, it is in Queensland. And then sort of what we're seeing is everyone comes back, and we've seen recently in the last sort of third of the year that the fields are picking back up, and we're sort of back to what we were, say, a year or two ago.
Yeah.
So I guess the question sort of is, how do you structure the Queensland cycling calendar to reflect what's happening in the rest of the sport?
Jim Bob, I think just to add to that as well, though, like obviously you're talking a lot about the A grades, but all the grades, I think, have the same challenges as well. It's not just pinned into the NRS and to the guys in Europe. I think it's across the entire racing season. And
Well, I think everyone in Queensland, the minute it gets below 20 degrees, people rack their bikes. That's too cold.
You
So,
are absolutely right.
Yeah, so European summer, it's always going to be quieter for us in those periods. But
that's pathetic.
all right, that's facts.
I know, but that's just pathetic. It's a bad excuse.
I guess as well, like froth generates froth, if you know what I mean. Like when you've got everyone coming in and everyone's peaking, it just generates froth. Even I would say across all the grades.
Which you'll see at the Christmas party on the 24th of November.
You have been excessively excited since that Eric Memorial.
Wilkins.
Yeah, Memorial. You've been like,
Even the crit before that, where we got the Nundacom.
you've been very excited.
I love it. I love the passion.
I just want to race bikes, man.
Frothing.
Yeah.
I reckon it's generating froth. Your froth.
My froth? Mm-hmm. Well, I hope it is. I hope people are frothing on the froth.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna, you're frothing on the froth?
I love the froth. I was frothing for Lakeside on the weekend.
There was a big crew there
It was a decent turnout. But
just to
Well,
get
it got
turned
pushed to
around.
this weekend.
yeah, I can't make it.
Me
So
Yeah.
everyone get your entries in.
Yeah.
We're going to...
But let's circle back to
Yeah.
possible solutions
Yes.
for
So,
this calendar.
there's a few things to address here. So, obviously, we've got to look at it from not just the A grade perspective, because yes, A grade does bring the froth, like Jim Bob said, but it's the grassroots. It's like the kids. It's the lower grades that obviously do still bring income into racing. So we can't just base it on when are the A graders here and all that sort of thing. So it's almost like, do we go back to just having seasons where it's just road races and then potentially the club crits sort of halt for the road race season, so people aren't enticed to do it.
Stay local.
Yeah, aren't enticed to do an easy club crit, but instead, seeing there's a road race on, how about we just travel that little bit and get more numbers to the road race?
Yeah, and I didn't pay enough attention to recently that some people just do crits.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even come to the road race season. So they're like, to your point, they're just like, oh, well, I'll just go into the road race, the crit because it's on. Well, no, let's pen them into.
Yeah.
Come out and race them.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, though, it is a big commitment to go out to a road race.
100%, but it's a big commitment to host them too.
I mean, a good example from a little while ago was there's an Olimba road race going on, and I thought there was going to be huge numbers there. Olimba's not that far. You can make a great day out of it. There was also a crit on at Nunda. What got all the numbers?
Yeah, well, that's different, I reckon. Like, that's
That could be
stupid that the
that could be a
crit
stepping
is
stone.
on the same day.
Yeah.
You can't.
I
There's your
understand.
new
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
One at a
Well,
time.
it used to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely one at a time.
Well,
like if there's a
yeah.
lakeside on or a limber on or something else,
Yeah.
and stop running crits. Like encourage people to get out there and maybe do something a
Yeah.
bit bigger.
But that involves communication between the clubs,
Is that an issue?
potentially.
I don't think it's necessarily a communication issue, more so that it's like a, just like,
It's a planning issue.
yeah.
Now, I can't speak for this exactly, so maybe, but any time in work, right, if you're planning the year ahead, which normally happens in September for the calendar year end, right, you will sit down and you'll plan backwards from the most important things. Like, if they're not having conversations collectively about what's happening on that weekend or that weekend, this is our feature race, let's all work back from that, of course you're going to get double ups.
Yeah, I think it's more that like people want to be seen to be doing a certain amount of races as well. So it would be great if Uni and Hamilton come together to do
Collaborate.
do a road race or something. So then everyone's sharing the cost as
Resources.
well as the numbers and
Volunteers.
But it's just like you say, it's part communication, but people competing, I think, a bit with like, oh, we want to get all of these dates locked in, so we're seen to be hosting the most.
That was like UQ with Hamilton back in the day, Battle of the Asses, when they used to go out to a limber and those two clubs would set it up, bang.
Yeah.
They were good days.
Let's
Good
battle.
numbers too.
Got second in the breakaway that day.
Of course you did.
Yeah, here we
Of
go.
course that's
Thanks
the
for those
story.
guys.
Yeah.
So I guess it comes back to, I guess the finesse in this is placing the events that cost money where they're going to get the most people turn up to the races, so that we're not having races that are losing money and the races remain viable. We structure the race calendar so that it suits everyone, as well as, so like if half of A grades away racing nationally or overseas, like we don't spend heaps of money during that time, you know what I mean, putting races on that are going to get low numbers.
But at the same time, we kind of have to have racing on so that we
Yeah, I agree there.
like, because
Screw that.
otherwise then people will just keep going to Europe and then we're just going to lose.
Yeah, but it's only a small percentage.
Yeah.
It's a
Let's
But
be
we've
honest.
also got,
percentage.
you've got to keep it going during that period. But I get what you mean, not putting like the most expensive.
And I totally
races.
agree with that. One thing that I think Queensland Cycling did well this year was utilising things like the crit tracks to do time trials instead
Yes.
of doing it on roads.
Yeah.
So utilising the infrastructure that we have that's
Especially
low
with Muzz
cost.
coming back.
Yep, absolutely. I think is a great idea. I don't think we lost anything in doing that, and probably saved heaps of money in doing
Yeah.
it.
A lot of money.
Do a crit track TT series. Do one at Muzz, Nunda, Ipswich, and
Team.
Runaway Bay, and then Nerang.
What about a team?
Could do a 5-race
Oh, that'd
crit
be
TT
sick.
series.
Dude, full Futuro team at Nunda.
We'll smoke them.
Hold on,
Just
boys.
8 of us. Lambo, Sean, get Perkins fit. We're going to be flying.
That's a big call.
I'm popping threads.
Mate,
Yeah, the boys.
But also we probably just need to shout out to everyone that has organised events this year. and how amazing it's been
Yes.
because
Absolutely.
And
it's for the love of the sport most
yeah,
of the time.
legit.
Yeah,
making,
a lot of them-
they're making no money.
I was going to say that they're losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to turn the tide.
And
Got
it's
to
a lot
turn
of
the top.
people's time as well.
100%.
So we're not running down the people that are organising.
Yeah.
We think they do a great job. We're
100%.
just how do we structure it better so that the sport remains viable?
And
Yeah.
bring a friend.
yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember when Oz Cycling used to do that? Bring a friend and they'd get like a 3-race free entry. They used to do that with those Oz Cycling
Yeah, you
races.
still, I think you
Yeah.
still get
Yeah.
a
I think
try
you
before
still
you
can-
try before you buy, or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Okay.
I think you can still do that.
But I still remember when I know it's COVID, so yeah, call me old fashioned, but you know, when I first rocked up here, my very first QRTS race at Masters A was 110 on the start line at Limber.
Wow.
110. Do you know how long it
That's
took
so
to move
good.
up the group?
Yeah.
And then now you're lucky to get 10.
Oh, that's a bit drastic.
Yeah, well, I'm just being. Yeah, well, the whole thing is.
Yeah.
But
What was that?
Welcome to the
was that
podcast.
mixed grades or was that all masters?
that was all Masters A.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a big field,
That's a
man.
massive.
It was
that
hard work
seems
moving up.
Bigger than that's the biggest group I've heard of in Queensland.
It was massive.
I reckon it would be pretty interesting to see who's still racing from like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, go back and do some numbers. Where are these people gone?
Well,
Where are they?
priorities change, mate. Priorities change.
Also, just circling back to the licenses, you can get a 4-week free trial. So you can race in club level events and
Sweet.
social. Yeah, so that's through Oz Cycling.
So really, everyone's got no excuse
No
not to get out there. If you ride a bike but don't race,
Yeah.
go out there, grab yourself a license, and
Yeah,
get
a
on the
free.
crit
Yeah.
track.
I think also there's a part of
Crits.
like A graders, all that are here, about getting involved with teaching people as well how to race properly, safely in the lower grades.
Yeah, but like how?
Yeah, nah.
No.
The way you said that, Sean, was like,
No,
absolutely not.
no. Like I totally agree. But how do they make it accommodating for us to teach them how to race?
Oh yeah, it needs to be.
Yeah.
There needs to be something set in stone, but it needs to be like a volunteer thing,
Yeah.
and you have to kind of volunteer to.
Sean, just tell them to
Right.
right off the front.
Well, that's the best way.
Just top tier drop.
Yeah. Don't stop for too long. Get
Yeah.
cafe legs.
Yeah, cafe legs. Get some rollers at the cafe.
Well, I can segue into.
Just
Australian
finishing
team.
on that, there is obviously a lot of change at UQ at the moment,
Yeah.
and I know they're having these conversations, and you're
Yeah.
part of the crew there. But I think I think we've got to try and bring everyone together somehow and have a collective voice on this. Is this something that you think that's going to happen?
I think they are talking. They had a meeting last week and discussed potentially getting a traffic management contract sorted through the one subby.
Yep.
Which will save costs on
Bulk buying.
Yep, on a lot of things. So
Rate
that's
Yeah.
one big thing. So like all the clubs are talking. So which I think that's
We can't ask for much more than that.
that's a good step forward. So all we can say is keep up the good work and
And I'm
Do
just
we-
going to call everyone out here as well, like me included, that as members of the club, we all need to do our bit too, not just race.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like
Well, yeah,
everyone
well-
needs to volunteer their time as well, because otherwise
100%, but make it easier for us to volunteer.
Absolutely. But I just think that that's part of the.
Because like Hamilton do a really good volunteer program where you're forced to volunteer,
Yeah.
whereas it's 100% volunteer based at UQ and all that. So like UQ, put it in place and we will volunteer.
We got no choice.
You got
Exactly.
no choice. If you want to be part of the club, you got to volunteer.
Yeah. Which I think
There's nothing
is
wrong
good.
with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you can phone a friend.
Amber
Amber,
can volunteer.
the ambulance.
Can she volunteer for me as well?
She might.
I'll
Takes payment in
in
champagne.
Merlot. All right, moving on. Into ARA announced their team today, Shauno.
Yeah, mate. Quite a few locals in that team this year. For next year, we got UQ young lady Chloe Bowen, which is massive for her. Toby Jones, which is great, and Neve Parslow, who's always a regular on our Cootha back.
Cleaned up the Masters, the juniors down in Adelaide recently too.
Did she really? Yeah, she did too, yeah. So that's very exciting. So it'll be good to see how ARA go next year with this new structure of theirs.
Congratulations to all of those guys.
It must be tough as well because they're so young and
babies.
And school, like
so
Chloe's in year 12 next year. Like that's a lot on your plate.
And will they be going to Europe and all that?
They might have to do year 12 over 2 years.
Schools are actually a lot more flexible now after COVID.
Yeah, mate.
We had a
Not
lot
like
of
our
time
day.
online, so
Get out of town.
kids can actually do quite a lot of school when they're in Europe. So
Can you?
Oh,
And you can
that's
probably
so
do it
good.
as a
Okay.
subject too.
Me not concerned now.
Can you do it? Can you do cycling as a subject now?
no, I don't think they offer that one.
Why not?
Should be.
Maybe they will soon.
That would cost a lot of money in insurance.
Yeah.
Alex Carell's been overseas for a while, but I'm pretty sure he just skipped school.
Yeah.
Rate
That wouldn't
that.
surprise me.
rode at 8 a.m. today for 3 hours.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. 3 hours.
It's exam block for a lot of people now. Like,
I don't think he's passing his exams.
I don't think I did either, but somehow
He's on
got out.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's exactly right. School was good during COVID, though. School was good during COVID.
All right, let's move it on to the world champs. Hey, so there was an Australian who did
Yeah.
pretty well.
Bloody well.
Your boy Jim Bob.
My boy
Grace Brown.
Ben O'Connor.
I thought I said something wrong then. Is he a flog, Jim Bob?
I don't know, Freebs.
I say no.
I think cut him some slack, but we're still divided on the panel here tonight.
Hey,
What about
we've
our
got
guests?
we've got two new guests here. We can ask them. What do you think of Ben O'Connor?
Oh, well, my first experience with him was a tour of Tassie 2015, and he said good job to me when I was getting dropped. So, I don't know. I'm actually pretty stoked with him since then, hey.
There you
Good
go.
job
See?
for getting dropped. Do you not think he meant?
Oh, I was just a little kid. He's being nice. He's being supportive. That goes a long way.
yeah.
Still,
Oh, I thought you meant he was being like.
That's a no to flog.
sarcastic,
That's a
like-
no to a flog.
All right.
Maybe he was being sarcastic.
Yeah. like-
I'm not sure either, because I originally watched Tristan Takes videos where he would interview Ben all the time, and he seemed nice on those. But then some of the stuff he said in the interviews recently is questionable. So
Agreed.
That's a no again.
I guess a no too.
I don't know.
That's a no.
So
I feel
now
like
we've
that's
got
an on the
5 to
fence.
2.
No, is it a yes or a no?
on the fence there.
No, you got to make a
He's
decision.
No,
still-
no.
He's representing Australia well. He got second in Worlds.
Yeah, but
He's-
just because you're a good writer doesn't mean you're
Hey,
not a flog.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
He's not a flog.
Oh,
Woohoo! Jim Bob, we got more recruits.
So wait,
Correct.
is this 3 versus 4?
No,
Yeah,
this-
we're split on the panel.
I'm on you guys.
Oh, 4 versus
I've
3.
always been on you guys. I've always been a no. I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
jumping ships like yamps. Right. You get second at world champs.
I never said
can
he
say what you
wasn't
want,
a
but
good
you can say
what you
barber.
want.
No. I was going to say this. You can get second at world champs and not be a flog. Like, hey, I'm not a fan of big old blingos here. Like, I'm not a big fan of
And then
bling.
what makes him a flog?
Oh, the carry on with Tade is just a joke.
But they're mates.
Oh,
And
are they?
Are they? And then,
100%.
mate, give me a high five 20Ks to the finish while I'm DNF. I like that, though. That was good. Next one is he thinks he's a freaking super bike rider with his Ducati or something he's now got in. Where does he live?
Montreal.
No, he lives in Monaco or something like
Monaco,
that.
man.
I think he lives in Monaco. And the third thing, get a haircut.
Yeah, what is that?
Get a haircut.
Do you reckon he's going to get those new Oakleys?
I don't know, but he also needs to either get clear piercings or get rid of those Kmart diamond earrings because fucking hell, those
Mate,
studs aren't looking
those
too
diamond
If you're going to rock
These
a,
look
if you're going to
cool
rock a
rings.
stud, you got to go big.
That's why his name's Bling.
Yeah, you got to go big, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so like in Canberra, everyone who's 15 wears them, and then they grow out of it by the time they're 17.
And get a Nike tick.
Well, I don't know, man, but he seemed
Get a
to have
1%
held on
tattoo.
to it, and I think it's disgraceful. So, like, I'm on the fence. Oh, sorry, Ben O'Connor is not a flog, but
Bling on the other hand.
Bling on the
Bling
other
on the
hand.
hand is a flog.
What, just by the way he looks?
Yep.
Yep. You can be, mate.
But
You reckon?
Oh, here we go. Fire up, Tony.
Tony Montana.
but someone who is a flog in interviews
Oh.
isn't a flog in your eyes.
I actually watched Unchained last week while I was doing my university assignments.
When you could have been here instead.
No, I was watching I was doing them. I need background noise to function.
That explains so much.
But Ben, don't give up so easy. And him go, fuck. I'd probably do that as well. I'm just putting that out there.
So would I.
Yeah, I can relate to him.
But you are a flog. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
just
Yeah.
completely.
But like, I can relate to him losing his shit after getting dropped.
Takes one to know one.
What?
How's Kurt going to recover from
That doesn't make sense. Losing his shit after he gets dropped. Oh, it takes on that.
Wake up, please.
Wake up, correct. Yeah, correct.
There's no recovery for
There is
Cody,
no
is there?
recovery. For
Oh, that's
But-
not getting edited out for sure.
But I can agree. I would lose my shit after getting dropped, after getting second at what was the
World champs.
no before that it was what's the race before the Tour de France and they win the yellow jersey?
Dauphiné.
Dauphiné. Yeah, he got second there and he's getting popped on stage 6, stage 7. Like I'd be pretty pissed off as well.
Yeah, which is fine. Just don't be a flog about it. You can be like,
There's so much emotion within sport and so much emotion.
for sure.
We need to
within-
get Ben on here.
I
I'd
think we
love to
do.
get him in.
Let's telephone him in.
Because I'm sure
Head to
someone
head.
would drop nuts
Mate.
right in front of them when it comes to, say it to their face.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Because I'd love to hear it.
I want to hear it
Yeah.
straight out of the
Absolutely
mouth.
not. I'll do it.
Oh,
I don't think we're going to change anyone's minds here tonight. We're
Divided
split
the
completely.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
and we.
I will just make a point as well. Here's one more thing before I shut down off the mic. That is, I never said he wasn't a good cyclist, okay? I just think his attitude sucks. And he even said in his, when he got silver in the post-race interview of the World Champs, they were like, how does it feel to be on the podium with Pog and MDVP? And he goes, I've done well in races this year, so it's a fitting podium. Get fucked. If you think, sorry, can't really say that, but like, honestly, if you think you're of the same caliber as those two, like, you're good. You got second, you raced well, you were pretty smart in that last lap or whatever, but like, you're
yeah.
not them. So don't say it's fitting.
At the end of the day, he actually has been probably one of the best riders within this season. I'm going to put it out there.
result wise, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can't say he hasn't had a bad season. So
Didn't.
at the end of the day, that comment's actually not a bad comment to say when you get second at a world champs.
It is a bad comment.
No, when you get second out of Welter, I think you can say, I've done well this season. I am deserving of being on this caliber
And he got a world
stage.
champs as well.
You get
Just
second
like-
at world champs.
No, he got a world champs in the TTT.
Oh yeah, sorry. With my
yeah.
boy Bling.
Bling boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the real winner. But coming,
Fourth of the Giro too.
there you go. So he's had a freaking
And fourth at Giro.
he's had a bloody good year.
Didn't say he didn't have a good year.
No, but I'm saying right now, you come second to Tade, who's gone off the front with 100 k's to go. That's mental himself. And then you've somehow broken away from MVP and who got fourth?
Bling.
Nah. Bling was out the back.
It was a select group. It
yeah,
was a
but-
real select group.
But
And Remco.
yeah, correct. And Remco's there as well, who's had probably one of the best seasons as well, results-wise.
And his comments weren't overly pleasing after the race.
Nah, Remco wasn't. But Remco's always negative, and that's fine. But no one ever pulls that up.
Oh, I do all the time.
Speaking about the rest of the worlds, hey, the Aussies are back. The Aussies are back.
Plappy wasn't there.
Where's
though.
Plappy?
It was Plappy.
Yeah.
He's still recovering.
Isn't Puppy in Australia?
No,
No.
Isn't he just
No.
riding around Bright?
in
Isn't that
Spain.
what he does?
No, he's in Spain.
Jacob
Okay.
was motor pacing him a little while
He got a
ago.
comm yesterday, I saw. And he knocked off Pivel. What's his name?
Pivel Savikov.
Thank you. He knocked him off and said, sorry, Pivel. In his commentary.
We almost rolled Sivikov up Tambo a few years ago.
They were the rides, weren't they?
Yeah.
Us two.
Yeah.
That first time we went to do a Tambo, and as soon as I meet him, oh yeah, my DI2's flat. It was a good day though.
Yeah, that was a good day. But we chopped off up Tambo, and I think we were 20 seconds behind Sivikov, and who else was it? Someone else.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Was it Cam Worth?
nah. Old mate that just went to Jumbo, the Dutch dude.
Oh, yep.
He went 2 years ago. The classics rider. Fuck.
Dylan Van Baal.
That's the one.
That's him.
Jim Bob.
Yep, we almost rolled them,
Yeah.
but
We did get it in
Were they
front of
trying?
no, to be honest with you, it was a lead out train. Chris Froome was in it.
Where's Croc?
And Chris Froome was doing 60 to 65 RPM reps in their train. They were doing those efforts, and we just let them.
Strengthies.
Yeah, so
yeah,
Was Croc there?
nah, Croc was in front of them, obviously.
Of course.
he always beats Chris Froome, mate.
talking about Worlds, MVDP got disqualified.
Oh,
Is it-
so it's
is
been
it- is it
officially
official?
announced.
Yeah,
that's right. He did
Yeah.
too.
Give it back, pal.
yep. So had to hand back his
Because
bronze
he
medal.
went on the
Footpath.
footpath.
Bunny hopped
Yeah.
up on the footpath.
I didn't think that was bad when I
Mate,
saw
it's terrible.
that.
It could have killed a
No, when I saw
spectator.
it at first, and then everyone's making a big deal of it, and
Yeah.
now like, yeah, shit.
But
So who was Latvia?
yeah,
Latvia gets fourth. He was on
Yeah.
the man ride as well. He was a good rider.
Thomas Scoyne.
Art.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
fourth.
But those skills that MVDP showed off in the road worlds
Special. Got him the gravel done.
came handy in the gravel world champs, didn't they? Because he cleaned up in that too.
I haven't watched
He was
the
crazy.
Hey, there's even been talks
Yeah.
about some controversy in that though too.
Really?
Yeah, they reckon there was quite a few on his team
Yeah.
from
Belgium.
in the Belgium team, and
Really?
they were saying they're riding for him.
Yeah, definitely. I watched like most of the race, and yeah, you can see all the Belgian riders with the Abus helmets on. They were helping Matthew a fair bit.
That's what I was going to say.
I was wondering.
I haven't watched anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I haven't watched highlights. Haven't watched the race yet.
Yeah, I'm
But
not surprised it doesn't happen.
I
more.
opened my phone this morning and cycling news. A few of the
That's what I
riders
saw
have
too.
interviewed have been blowing up about it.
Because like I thought I watched the highlights this morning and there were like 5 Belgium guys in that breakaway,
Mm-hmm.
and then the guy that came second, I forget who it was, Olderbrook. So, geez, I got no idea.
It was a Belgian rider.
Yeah, it was Belgium rider. He attacked. Van der Poel hopped on his wheel, and then wouldn't you send another Belgium rider with him
And none
so you
did.
can go 2-1? Like,
Yeah, wow.
Makes sense too, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
and
They
then-
have
and
no
then bit of,
radios
like,
in
bit
the
of tag
gravel
team.
race
yeah,
as well.
bit
No
of tag
radios.
team. They didn't do that, so yeah, I think you could be onto something.
I think it's crazy also that there's no radios in world champs.
Or team cars, really.
I think no radios is a good idea because I think it was the Rio Olympics. There was girls up the road and they had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
was.
It
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it more
yeah, 100% right.
exciting.
Yeah, I like it too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was Rio Olympics when that chick won from the initial breakaway? Was that the one?
Well done, mate.
It was?
No. The next one.
Or was it Tokyo?
Keep up.
Tokyo. Yeah.
So what are we banging on about Rio then?
I'm wrong then.
Oh, sorry. Well, I was going to say.
Mate, don't alienate our guests.
Yeah, sorry about us. But
Play nice, Kurt. Play nice.
Talking about the women's road worlds, Neve Bradbury got second. So how good's that? In
For
the
under
in the
23s.
under 23s. So, and I think Ruby Roseman Gannon came 6th
Overall?
Yeah, overall in the elite.
That's
So,
insane.
yeah, that's insane. What do we think about that? Kurt?
The Aussies are back.
Aussies are back.
The Aussies are back, man.
It is
But-
actually pretty cool because she's our national champ too.
Yeah.
So it's good to see, like our national champ is of, very good
Caliber.
caliber.
Correct, mate. But like I was saying, I thought that final K should have probably unfolded a little bit differently. It's always easier to say than do being a spectator and keyboard warrior like myself. But Ruby Rose McGannon was probably one of the quicker finishers in that group, and I thought she was going to go to the line, but she did decide to give it a punch with 800 to go. Yeah, I thought personally she should have gone to the line and just seen if she can outkick him, because I don't know if you guys remember, but this year she got a win from someone posting up a little bit too early and rolled him through, even though she looked to cook in that race as well.
That was very embarrassing by SD Works, that race.
I think they've done that multiple times this year as well, actually. So not good on their behalf, but yeah.
But nah, none to say the less. Like Sean said, she is our national champion of 2024, and seeing her come 6 is bloody impressive for sure.
From a group of 6, it was like the 6 best riders in the world. So
Yep.
no, that's insane. She's improved a lot over the years. Hey,
Yep,
And it was also in very terrible conditions too.
that's the other
Yeah.
thing. And like she said, post race, she actually gets her best results in the rain. even though she hates riding in the rain, doesn't do a lot of training rides in the rain, she said. She somehow finds her best results, she said. The other thing I was going to say is Neve Bradby's probably had a breakout year out of anyone in the women's this year. Big results in those smaller stager races, and then a few wins, including that stage win at the Giro.
Yes.
She's been getting better throughout the year. Shame we couldn't see what she was going to do at Gravel World. She gave her wheel away to Tiffany Cromwell.
Really?
Yeah, because you're not allowed any support in the in Gravel Worlds. And Tiffany was like the leader for the women. Got a flat. Neve made a quick decision. Gave her wheel. So
Wow.
And
Gave her the wheel.
What
So
a teammate.
yeah,
Selfless.
yeah, just threw the wheel at her. no, gave her the wheel. And
no, I'm just wondering how do they have quick release on these?
they got like little 6 mil Allen keys
axles.
that are like
Oh,
they jam in there. So she swapped the wheel out. Unfortunately, Tiffany didn't even
Finish.
get back on. She did finish fair wheel down. I think the best Aussie finisher was Sarah Gigante in 24th or around there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know who won the women's, Joshy?
It was Mariana Voss. Her like
Vossi.
her 100th world title or something like that. No, it was. I think she's got like 18 or 19 world titles now in four different cycling disciplines. That's insane.
Jesus.
Yeah, can ride a bike.
What I was going to say about Tiffany Cromwell, her boyfriend, partner, Valtteri Bottas.
Does he do F1?
Oh, he does.
Whoa.
He does. And as everyone in cycling loves to make a big deal that an F1 driver is racing Gravel Worlds, he did get 132nd out of 234 in the male 30 to 35 in the gravel.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he's on that 50% turnover.
So he's Masters 2 and he's coming mid-pack.
Mate, not bad for someone that if he crashes, he's not racing, he's not working basically. Like every other stock standard person out there, I've just realised.
You're looking at him.
He does get paid a lot though.
He does not. He was getting paid more at Mercedes, I reckon. Than,
Look,
I'll tell you this much. He's getting paid more than me.
yeah. Probably all of us combined.
to drive cars.
Yeah. He's living the
What an SK.
Living, yeah.
You know who else is living the dream? Lockie Morton. He's got off his bike.
Oh,
Finally.
He must be happy as.
mate, imagine that gooch.
Mate.
Dude, the saddle sores on that would be through the roof.
I don't even reckon he's got skin there anymore, hey. It's
Wait,
just
straight
like
to bone.
leather.
So my gooch
Kevlar.
was hurting for 2 days after that man ride. Yes, I don't ride often.
Did you put some stuff down there?
Nah, I didn't rub the sorbeline cream, or should I say sorbet.
Don't rub sorbet on your gooch, mate.
But dude, 14,000 kilometers in what? How many days was it? It was
30 days, 9 hours and 59
9 minutes. Yeah.
Resident statistician over there laying it down.
AKA full-time cooker.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
average speed of like 30?
5.
Nah. It was like 30 Ks on the dot or something, I thought. I think I did the quick maths or something back.
What a load of bullshit.
Yeah, quick maths in my head. I think it was
That's
14,385 divided by 30 days, 12 hours and 59 minutes.
Good luck.
Yeah, I
Good
think.
on ya.
No, I think I searched up how many hours are in 30 days, and it came up as like, and then the average was 30.8. I think that's what it was.
I think I saw that he's got a race in like
Yeah, in a couple of weeks over in America.
yeah.
What
It's
a
a
cooker.
part of the
And he's got-
lifetime Grand Prix.
I
got
also
basing.
saw that he rode 3 hours today. And the day
Cool.
after he got back, he like woke up in a panic because he thought he was late to
Oh,
start.
mate.
That's PTSD, that right there.
Nah,
Quinn,
it's just-
Quinn,
it's just
Quinn
got
actually rode with Lockie when
Did
he
ya?
went
Yeah,
through
I
Brisbane.
spent about an hour with him.
Yeah.
And
Did he have good
yeah,
chat?
when I first joined on, there was 2 other Masters men there, and they were about to leave, and they said, "Good luck getting a word out of him. He hasn't spoken to us the whole way." And then they both pull on, and he pulls on his brakes to come and talk to me straight away. So that was lovely.
How good.
Flex.
Yeah.
Hard your wife, hard your kids, hard your wife.
Lockie Morton's in town, ready to clean up the ladies.
Yeah, sorry, Josh. Like I just said, hard your wife, hard your kids. That's a good meme, though. What was he saying?
He was saying how every day he gets raced by all the commuters, and he thinks it's similar to being a girl around on the bike paths in Brisbane. and getting raced by all the commuters up the hills. Apparently you get the same if you're in the pro kit. So
There you go.
At least they're consistent.
Commuters Cup, how good.
Commuter Cup, mate.
I'm missing it at the moment.
Get on it.
It's always got to relate back to me. As we
Why
all
Just
know.
don't we
gonna
try and
say-
recruit them to the to UQ and different for the racing? Imagine the commuters we can get.
Oh yeah, backpacks and everything.
Yep.
Literally, literally start a commuters cup.
literally do this.
Yeah.
Bring your own backpack.
Yep.
Maximum weight.
It's gotta have
Minimum weight
minimum-
10 kilo.
AW is winning. I'm telling you right now, AW is winning.
He did it for a living.
Yeah. But just on another note, I don't know who's more cooked, Lockie Morton or Ned Brockman.
Ooh.
Because,
yeah.
dude, both of those two have got rocks inside their head. Man, they have got some mental strength. Like, I'll admit, I said I thought Lockie would crack a little bit. I said he wouldn't finish. Couple podcasts
ya?
ago. Yeah, I did.
I don't remember that.
No,
I called it out.
Were you here?
I was here.
you
It
weren't.
was just before he started, actually.
Okay.
And I'll put my hand up. He proved me wrong big time.
And
Like
he
Sean,
smacked you.
yeah, like Sean said, the only thing he's got over everyone is his mental strength. And yeah, I just thought he mightn't be there anymore. But geez, I was wrong. But Ned Brockman, fucking hell, that guy. Did you see the pictures from today?
No.
Guy's taped his nipples because he's bleeding from the nipples. His nose is bleeding now. His feet are, all the skin's gone, so all the blisters are going through his shoes, like the blister juice.
Yum.
He's taped his shoulder because it's like cramped up so much now.
That's not fun anymore. Hey?
Nah.
And,
How-
and he's,
how much longer has
He's
he got
only
left?
on like day 4.
And what's he trying to achieve again?
I think
Give
he's
us
trying to
an idea.
go for the world record of the 1,000 miles or something like that. I think it is. So he's got to run some cooked number like 1,600 kilometers or something. But I think he's trying to average like 160 k's a day or something.
Well,
And
what's
today,
that? 4 marathons a day.
but like today he only ran 89 in 12 hours.
Did he really?
That's walking.
This is
Yeah,
this is a
that's
photo. He just looks so destroyed right now, and man, the comments are crazy on it. He just looks destroyed.
That is. That doesn't look like fun.
Does that
Speaking,
say does that say he's run 654 K?
Yeah, he's run 654 k's
In 4
4
hours.
days. No, in the
4 days and 12 hours.
yeah, 4 days, 12 hours. He's actually sleeping for like the first time today, like having a proper sleep. So he only did a small session. He said,
90 Ks.
yeah, like he had a
Look at that.
Yeah, he just looks in so much pain. Like Lockie Morton's, I thought was terrible. Fuck, dude, imagine the pain in your shins and knees and all those joints. Yeah, that blue track must be Hayden Ned though.
Round around.
Yeah, he's just
Oh,
running circles.
that would send you nuts. At least Lockie got to see Australia.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
running laps around Sydney track, mate. He's just running around a blue tartan track. That ain't fun.
Yeah.
speaking
yeah,
of blister juice in your shoes, guys, let's move it along.
All right.
Cool.
How are you going to clean your shoes, Freebs, when you've got blister juice in your shoes and you've got blister juice on your helmet? How are you going to clean it, mate?
When have you had blister juice on your helmet?
Pimples.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that,
Are they blisters?
They can be if you want it.
Well,
Okay, let's get rid of blister juice. Just what happens when you get some stuff on your shoes and your helmet? What are you going to do, Freebs? Who are you gonna
post-man
call?
ride after the gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dirty.
Oh, I still haven't washed my white socks yet from that.
They are no longer white.
They're
there's-
cream?
They're zinging in the heat as well. Sunbathing.
No, I don't know. I just wanted to put it out there. I was like, we've got a couple of special guests on today, which I'm sure they've got an opinion on this. They both spent a lot of time in the saddle.
Well,
But
Josh always ran black shoes for a while there. So
Still
he
do.
didn't. So
Is
he
that
didn't.
why?
So he didn't
Smart.
have to clean.
Black shoes. I think I might go back to them. That was one of the best ideas that I've ever had.
Terrible.
Terrible.
they look shit though.
I'm still rocking the black shoes.
Like Victor Campanarts, he looks sick. Black.
He also doesn't wear glasses.
Yeah.
Just raw dog that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no earphones or anything. He just
Skin
rides,
cancer
just
on
takes
your
it all in.
retinas.
Anyway, I was just intrigued. We got a lot of people here tonight.
I've got a few ways of cleaning things. So helmet. So we should do a round table. How do you clean your stuff?
I agree.
do it. I'll start. Helmet is shampoo in the shower I don't do it very regularly, but when it gets on
Once
the
a month,
nose-
once a quarter, once a year.
Oh, in summer, it's like once every 2 weeks.
Are
That's a
you
fair bit.
serious?
Yep.
I've never washed a helmet.
And
Yeah.
and like just lather it in there and
Yeah,
away you
just-
go.
Little
Yeah,
bit of
like
shampoo.
you're washing your hair.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just
Yep.
intrigued.
And then lay it in the sun for the rest of the day. Brilliant. Shoes, baby wipes after
Always.
a little bit of a little bit of dirt on them, but then also scrubbing brush with dishwashing detergent
Mm-hmm.
comes up a treat.
What about inside the shoe? Do you get right in there?
No, you
Just all external.
all external.
My shoe hack is cycling shoes in a
I know where you're going with this.
pillow case
Yep.
and towel
In the washing machine.
No way.
Yep,
Really?
that's how I
100%.
wash my shoes. And then if
I did
I've
that the
got
other day.
something like really bad, then I get like scrubbing brush, but Jif. You know that? Like,
Jif
Oh,
is
yeah, Jif.
There's got a little bit of grit in it. It's like it's
yeah,
more
like really good.
abrasive.
Yes.
Question from the audience: do your shoes ever shrink when you put them in?
No.
No. Cold wash.
Oh wow.
30 degrees for me.
Do the soles not crack because they get pushed around like?
That's why you put towels around
Okay.
and inner bags.
All right.
It's-
All right.
So they stay.
Makes sense.
I don't know how good it is for your washing machine, but
Yeah.
Who cares?
yeah, cycling
Oh,
shoes.
okay,
are-
because Aussie Battler here, mate.
Well, mate, the shoes are just as expensive as
Yeah, that's
the
actually
washing
true. They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I'm washing my helmet very regularly, but I'm
Very regularly or very rarely?
very regularly.
And you doing? Are you doing
Can you speak English?
Are you doing shampoo as well?
shampoo.
I'm like
I use-
weekly.
Oh yeah.
You've used
I shouldn't-
bleach.
I shouldn't jump ahead.
Yeah. Me.
Do you clean? You don't even.
Hold your secrets, Prebes.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
Sorry, I
don't
was
even
getting
clean your
excited, mate.
bike. So
I don't clean shit.
Do you wax your head?
I'm lucky if I get a haircut once every 3 months, mate. You know me. I'm lucky if I wash my hair once every 3 months as well.
Oh, charming.
Disgusting.
Yeah, you know I'm joking. Come off it. What am I doing? I'm actually brushing off the cobwebs normally off my bike because it's just sitting there racked. What I actually do is, this is a tip. I don't know if anyone does this. It's not actually a cleaning tip. It's actually to dry your shoes.
Oh yeah,
Newspapers
always.
in your shoes.
Or tea towels.
See, the thing there is, I haven't received a newspaper in bloody years.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
the
how,
best-
long do
That's
you,
an
how
old
often do you
school
read
one,
the
that
Fin?
one.
You on the Fin Review, mate, or what's your
you know
newspaper
what?
of choice?
Well, sometimes I get the news, the West Side Bulletin.
Oh yeah.
So that's lovely. And I also have been using the Greens voting
Yeah, that shit.
Pamphlet.
Yeah, because they're more absorbent.
because fuck me, Dad. I'm getting about 10 a week of that shit in my letterbox. So I'm just
Pump them in there.
so anyone that keeps dropping Labor, LNP, Greens, that's all
Straight
just
in the
going
shoe.
straight in my shoes whenever it's raining and I'm going for a run. So I don't really care. It's good for me.
Saves you getting the handy ultra.
Correct.
The Greens will love your recycling there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to elections, what I normally do is when they're handing out pamphlets, I just bring a Sharpie and just pretend I'm signing signatures there until they lose it. Because I saw it on Facebook one time. I was like, I'm going to do this. It was pretty funny. But, nah.
Bloody comedian.
I know. Not an original idea, though, sadly. But, nah, I don't clean shit, to be honest with you.
Quinn.
Pass on to
Let-
Quinn.
Yeah, how do you clean your stuff?
We're
Not
on
your helmet,
helmets,
yeah, it
aren't
is.
we? Terrible to admit, but I rarely do it. And if I do, it's just with baby wipes to get rid of the salt and a bit of the smell because I normally get them yearly as well. So,
Oh, half your luck.
yeah.
What do you do with the old ones?
Pun.
What
The
do you
old ones.
Yeah.
Keep them as spares just in case I crack one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about pads? Does anyone replace pads very often?
I'd like to do it more often.
You just get a new helmet, mate.
Yeah.
Nah. I reckon pads is a good
I
move.
reckon pads like max every 6 months, and
Wow.
should be more often than that.
Especially in summer.
But do you wash your pads then?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
They go straight in the bin.
How much are these new pads?
Like $30.
Your pad set's like what, $20?
Yeah, you can get the pads for the Met helmets pretty easily.
You may
I've
as well get a
never
new
bought them.
helmet.
Yeah, you were
A
like,
Met
you just get them out the shop, mate.
If a Met helmet is $100, you may as well just get a new one instead of the pads.
Oh, they're not $100 for everyone, all right? I'll help you out, mate.
Whoa.
Oh,
where are
what's
these
going on here?
discounts?
Oh, we
This is
don't-
part of the shopping cart. I can feel this discount code coming.
Shit me dead. Haddo's out of the country. Do I hear discounts? Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, the boys. Yeah.
Joshy.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Hold on, mate, you're jumping ahead here.
Joshy wears black shoes. We know his trick.
Yeah, I don't wear black shoes anymore, but that was a great idea.
Go back to it,
I
mate.
had to clean them. As for like helmets and whatnot, I've never done that. Hey, Coatsy gives me a new one every year, so just go with that. Hey.
Oh, did you get a black helmet?
Nah,
we
don't
got,
get it.
We got black helmets this year, and I'm not about it. Hey, I reckon white helmets is the way to go.
Does
They
black
get too
helmet,
hot, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Get
does
too
the
hot.
Do you feel the heat difference?
Your lid gets hot.
So you're smoking that gnome.
Yeah, I don't know if I was going to mention the safety bit or not, but Quinn just said safety. I reckon you are seen so much easier with a white helmet. Black helmets, I don't know, this past year, I just
fair.
noticed a lot more cars like about to pull out.
Jeez.
What? Yeah, like I don't know, just like they're like, oh, there's someone there.
Wow.
No, I like white helmets just from visibility too.
I'll back
Is
that.
this at night time or?
Yeah, 100%.
No, during the day.
I was going to say, how
Josh
often do
doesn't
you
ride it.
ride it? No,
It was going out tonight. They were going on their anniversary date, going on a little night ride.
We were going to go for a night ride. We were going to park at the regatta and
You're kidding.
ride to the South Bank, grab some pizza there. It was raining. Bit of a
So
storm on.
Shauno's place was second best.
Oh, mate, this
Daddy
is
Moran.
awesome.
Daddy Moran.
Daddy Moran.
Supplying what?
Oh, that's good. Well, I've done the shoe trick in the washing machine, so I've done that, and then I also love a baby wipe in the shoes, but that's just superficial stuff. I think you got to get right in there and give it a good scrub. Helmet wise, I don't do it in the shower, but I use the kitchen sink. I'm not sure if that counts.
You don't do it in the shower, but you do it in the sink.
Kitchen sink.
I'll load
Get it.
you up.
And
So-
I use dishwashing detergent, not shampoo.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But that's just because I live in an apartment.
Do you do the Gaz special in
They don't do shampoo and.
No, I don't know. It's just like everything's just much more difficult.
Okay.
It's a tough life living in Newstead, apparently. Really is. All I was just going to add to that was, do you actually get all the soap out, or do you do a Gaz special and just, when it rains, all you do
Frothing.
is start frothing?
Frothing. A lot of people get that from their nicks.
Yeah, that's Gaz.
It's a bad look, hey, when you're
How
in a
does that
race and
How does
you're
that happen? Josh must know.
Oh man, it's a bad look. You look a bit too excited to be riding in the rain, eh? That'd be even funnier coming out of your helmet.
It's like a bubble bath, mate.
Dude, I don't know what Gaz or Tash is doing, but they're doing a fucking wrong.
They're putting a lot in there.
They're doing a fucking
They're
wrong.
putting a lot in there.
Putting a lot in there, and they're not letting it dry properly or washing it properly.
Mate, you got to put it through the rinse.
Mate, they got 3 kids, man. What do you expect? Detergent, everything.
It's in the rinse cycle. There's just too much soap in there. They got to sort it out.
Double rinse.
Yeah, sort it out, Gazareth.
I'll send the pod to Tash this week so she can listen to your advice. I'm
Thanks.
sure she'll
Any-
appreciate it.
I am
Any-
a good
Someone
housewife.
who never
though.
cleans anything.
Oh, come off it.
You literally just said that.
If you come to my house, though, or my
It'd
apartment,
be filth.
nah, it is
It would be filth.
fucking sparkling because I got severe OCD.
More
within the house.
or less than Sean Moran's house.
More, bro.
That's a big call.
Mate, I bought a Dyson because I have that much OCD. Oh, okay, no one really.
That's not
appreciated
funny,
it.
mate.
No, like
That's just what everyone does.
Yeah.
at 21.
Welcome
Bullshit.
to adulthood, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. You
At
are a
21, I
vacuum.
should vacuum. Yeah, well done, mate. Daddy Moran's here to get you.
Yeah. Thanks, Daddy. What would you like for Christmas?
A Dyson.
A jet Dyson.
A V15 with the green laser head on top.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob, what do you do, mate?
Yeah, what do you do?
I can't even
Do you
remember
double dip?
anymore. I've been laughing too much.
Do you double dip?
Do you Dyson your helmet?
No, look,
No, he Dysons all the pubes he shaves off. Yeah, the boys.
This episode brought to you by Dyson.
And Kurt Shaver.
Or he's doing these ones with the Dyson.
Put it in the dishwasher?
no, look, I don't do anything that
Hey, that's not a
hasn't
bad
already been
idea.
mentioned, so let's just brush straight over
Let's
me
try
and
that.
move on to
What are you dribbling on about?
I reckon we should put a helmet in the dishwasher.
Dude, the helmet would melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go there. You can turn down the heat.
It will melt.
Dude, it would severely melt, I reckon.
Severely, not just a little bit.
I think you can get mine down to 45 degrees.
That would melt it.
Mate,
Give
you've
it
been
a go.
outside at
No
45
way.
degrees?
Yeah, we were
What's the
riding in
difference?
that on
Dude,
the weekend.
it's like
Fernvale
foam.
was 45 on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't don't recommend putting it in the dishwasher.
Give it a go and let me know how it goes.
Someone listening to this may have done that, so please DM us.
Yeah.
I'd love to know. Save me having to lose a helmet.
Will it wash?
Jesse Core, can you test it for us?
Yeah, he's done it.
So
Anyway, yeah, we've got some racing coming up.
We do.
We've got Lakeside. Hopefully they confirm the booking. I saw an email pop in just before actually, and it's all happening this Saturday.
Tickety-boo.
well, that's exciting because
Yeah.
I'm frothing, and let's get everyone down
From
there.
the helmet?
Line up.
But another exciting race series which has kicked off down the Gold Coast, and it's one that I used to attend to quite regularly back when I lived on the south side, and that was Gold Coast Wednesday Worlds.
Ooh.
And it's a series they run through till maybe February or March next year. Every Wednesday, racing kicks off about 5 o'clock. Don't take my word on that, but it's
Maxie Hobson used to get down there a bit for that.
yeah.
And Troy Herfrost was always.
Yeah, well, Troy lived on the coast.
Yeah, I know,
so,
but
yeah.
he was a hot attendant there.
Yep. It always gets a good turnout, and like they do live streaming and all that of the races. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's cool. Like
It's like Twilight.
So like the last week they had a motorbike on the track filming it all. So it was
That's
so
cool.
cool. Yeah. So good work, Gold Coast, and get down
How have
there.
I not heard about this?
Are
That's
you
sick.
serious?
Yeah.
Been living under a rock or
Yeah.
what, bro?
Come on, Jim Bob.
Man, this has been going around for ages.
Yep. Not knock off early from work on a Wednesday and
Oh, I'm still working on a
Dry-
Wednesday, man.
That's your problem, mate. That's your problem, Jim Bob.
I'm in Adelaide.
Brizzy to Gold Coast on Sunday as
It
well.
is.
So,
I was going to be doing that, but it is a Father Pup's birthday breakfast.
Oh, brilliant! That's nice of you to attend.
I know.
Are you feeling okay?
Is that Daddy T?
Yeah, Daddy T. Then it's my birthday the following Wednesday.
Following month?
No, following Wednesday. Next Wednesday, my birthday is actually
Are you turning 20...
22.
22?
You old prick.
I know.
Mate.
I know.
Yeah.
Had to put it out there for everyone, so I can get a birthday treat here.
So we're going to have a birthday
Cake?
like on the potty next week?
Bring your own cake, mate.
Yeah, I'll bring my own Freddo cake. I love Freddo cakes; they're the best.
Oh, yeah.
Will
me
you
too.
be with us next week, Freebs?
Nah, I'll be
No.
lurking around and
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh,
and
I'm in Adelaide too.
Oh,
Mm.
jeez. Small
Rain
birthday
check.
bash.
rain check it. The week after.
Week after. But talking about racing, the week after, it's Crit City. Lots of crits on the following week. We've got Friday night at Ipswich,
Ooh.
Saturday at Hemo, and both coasts are hosting a crit on Sunday.
We do
and
have the Prince of Ipswich here. Is he?
Prince of Ipswich.
Yeah, because Haddo's the king of Ipswich. James Hepburn's the mayor of Ipswich, and this is the Prince of Ipswich. Will you be?
Thank you, Kurt.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always kind
No,
words.
I won't be. I won't be racing for a while. Unfortunately, it's quite sad. My quad's a bit broken. I need a lot of recovery. So
Quinn been rubbing it too hard.
Oh, mate, she's a rough girl.
Jesus Christ. You walked straight into that one.
It's like a sledgehammer, wasn't it?
That's exactly what it was.
No, I'm sure I'll be.
Nice to meet you too, by the way.
On the sidelines, heckling you boys. But no, I won't be. I won't be pinning a number for a little bit. It's all right.
So you've
happened,
torn your
Joshy?
quad or something? Or?
Oh, mate, I don't know what's going on. I think I've torn my quad or like aggravated it a long time ago, like a year or two, and scar tissue has been building up slowly throughout that time.
Is this Dr. Google or is this an actual doctor?
Yeah, no. So I've been to a couple. It's like it's a couple different doctors. I've had an ultrasound and an MRI. Gone to a couple physios. And I think what they're all just telling me at the moment is I just need a really good amount of rest, maybe like 4 to 6 weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah. 'Cause
How's the bike position? Is the bike fit been done recently or is it?
Yeah, I had a bike fit earlier this year by Nick Formosa. So, mate,
Most is good, I reckon. I
Mate,
reckon
he
he's
is
the best
good.
one getting around.
I agree with you.
I reckon he's the best one
Go
getting
check
around.
out
Bike Fit Studio, mate,
Yeah,
West End.
Oh, there we go.
Montague Road, I believe it is.
You're regular.
No, I actually need to go though, because
You're not going to go.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
probably
need a new
not.
bike before you go, mate.
Yeah, maybe that's on the cards for Christmas.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Daddy
Santa.
T.
Daddy T.
Nah, Daddy T ain't paying shit, bro. It's Cody T, mate. They'll have to pay, and I'm broke, bro.
You know what else is broke?
What's
Our
broke?
Strava segment.
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
that is a stitch up of all times, mate. I'm HR and
Can you just explain it in a little bit of detail?
All right, so Strava did a cleanup of the segments on their database. Obviously, there's a lot of double ups of segments, ours was the right segment, of
bunch
course.
of dogs.
Why didn't they ask us?
Because Santos is
Don't they
probably
know
paying
who
big money,
who
mate.
we are?
Yeah, don't they know who we are?
You reckon Santos is paying money to have that?
Didn't that go too?
Yeah, Santos is gone, so now it's
What?
just
Oh, yeah.
the official verified version is Mount Coothaback.
You're kidding.
Yep.
Santos is gone.
Santos is gone.
Good
The
night.
backside potty's gone. And everyone's default starred segment now is Mount Coothaback.
Well, they just roll you over.
Yep.
That's unfair.
So what does that mean for us at the backside potty, Shauno?
Look, there's two options. We either continue just using the verified segment, which it starts in the same spot. It just finishes a smidge earlier.
Cheats.
Yep. Yep. So it does like ours.
Is that the one that stops like just to the left on the
Yeah.
where that inlet is?
Yeah, the driveway there.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not the
Really?
final kicker.
Yeah.
No. It stops at the top of the final kicker, but ours kept on going for another 20 or 30 metres.
Yeah.
Uphill a little bit more.
So where the chalk is on the line, that's where it's stopping. Is that the
yeah, roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Why don't we just take it over? We'll just make it our own.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. Because the other option is we create another segment.
That's what I was gonna say.
And then
Risk losing it
Risk
again.
losing it again. Tell everyone a bloody star. Is it really worth the hassle? Probably not.
So what you're saying is business as usual on the verified segment.
Yep.
And the times still stand.
Yep.
How much shorter is it?
And everyone's PBs from previous will still qualify for our raffle. That everyone, the 10% raffle.
That's going to be
24th.
drawn on the 24th of November.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you got a month and a half to get your 10% PB, Quinn.
Do you want $250? I was going to say 1,000.
That's not happening anytime soon. I can confirm.
Quinn hasn't got the quam going up Cootha, but she did something today.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Quinn?
I got the quam going down Cootha.
Boom.
Can't go up, but can go down.
Speed demon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully, the Merkins weren't hanging down.
Sorry, is that Mount Glorious Facebook page? Is that you?
It is. Hello.
But
Jeez.
so how much shorter is the segment than what we have?
Look, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it's,
So it's
maybe 20 meters shorter.
It's going to make getting under 6 a bit easier.
Oh yeah, actually, let's have a look at that. Let's see what the times are for the official segment.
I reckon.
So it is a sub 6. It's a 5:59,
There you go.
Wow.
and
Maddie.
Lucy Kennedy's 7:25.
Jeez.
So
So finish is a 5:59.
So I reckon we'll still keep the challenge there if it can.
Yeah, mate, 100%.
Get to sub 6, you've earned yourself a bloody voucher, and if you can get to sub 7:30, you've earned yourself a voucher.
Not happening.
It's a tough challenge.
Not happening.
Absolutely.
That's a big call, mate.
I've had a look at that segment for ages. I've spoken to a few of the boys, and I just don't reckon it's possible. Hey,
I think
It's been done already.
yeah, by one person.
I think Mia Hayden's up for another crack at it. I reckon she's the female in Brisbane that will be able to get it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Get
So
it done, Mia.
Go on, Mia, before December.
You've been called out.
Before November, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
24th of November.
24th. So
24th
she's
November.
actually got until the 24th of November, 12:59.
No,
PM.
PM.
Yeah.
No, 1 p.m. in the Arvo.
That's when we start, mate.
the party.
Yeah,
Well,
but if she
that's-
can deliver a
but if she can-
quam that day, I'm happy to honour that.
jeez. Yeah.
We can verify that very quickly.
That would be awesome. What a way to kickstart.
We
the
get
party.
excited.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I scoured the leaderboards of the Mount Coothaback segment just today, actually. So in the males, we had Jake Wiseman. He got a PB. He was ripping it up. Got a 7:44 fastest of the day.
Joy.
Oh, fastest of the week. 370 watts, 180 beats per minute.
That's-
Little ticker was pumping.
It's getting it going.
Yep. And our mate Ducker, 7:45.
Mate, he's always there.
And guess who's back on the bike? Dave Edwards.
Yeah. Did you not see his fucking man ride the other day?
I saw him like 2 nights ago. Mount Crosby Coles, saw David Edwards, and I was like, no way. Gave each other a big hug. It was beautiful.
He was our third fastest for the week.
Mate, he's a cooker.
What?
Yeah.
He did the man ride solo. He started in Ipswich and finished back in Ipswich,
Yeah,
but
right.
but he did it solo. Just a little quick shout out to a fellow listener, mate of mine that I do a little bit of running with, Riley Mitchell. Little 9:30 Coothaback PB, very slow, but for someone that doesn't ride too often and put 366 watts out.
Boom.
Is he
Big boy.
Is that an official submission?
That is a PB by 46 seconds for him.
Ooh,
I'm not sure if that's
10%, but or not.
I'm not sure if that's 10%. I'm not
Mate,
too
you
good
are,
with the math.
like, you're our local mathematician, mate.
Nah, but he had the big old heart attack happening. 193 average.
Holy dooly.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Mate, he ran a marathon with an average of like 188 or some shit like that.
Jeez, I feel sorry for his heart.
Yeah, mate. That's
But Dave Edwards, yeah, how good has it seen him back?
Yeah, it's a bit scary
For
actually.
the guy that racks it every 6-12 months and then comes back even fitter and stronger.
Yeah.
What time did he do?
He did a 754, 465 watts.
Like, it sounds like buddy Benny Moriarty.
See, last week he did 496 kilometers, 7,000 meters of elevation.
That's
And he's a big boy.
He's training for Noosa Crypt maybe.
Jeez, imagine that.
He's an
He got a
athlete.
few comms on that man ride as well.
They just don't make him like him anymore, do they?
Nah, they don't make him like him. Jeez, he
But-
was a beautiful human being.
To the females, Lauren Biglands, she's
Mate.
she was on the man ride.
I'm so impressed.
Bloody very strong on the man ride, but she also got the fastest for the week for the women, 9 minutes.
I thought
She
she'd go
got
one to that. The form she was
316,
rolling-
and that was a PR for her
Mate,
as
the
well.
form she was rolling on Sunday, she's due for like 7.5.
Who's this, sorry?
Lauren.
Yep. So that'll be pressure's on. She loves a beer too, actually.
Shit.
Yeah.
Mate, I've not only was he like the strongest rider on Sunday, but she actually like threw that beer down faster than anyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. We hadn't even gotten our own.
We're still lining up, and she's already lined back up again for another one.
And she's like, on Thursday. Thursday. Also, Eliza Bridgefoot,
Yeah.
fuck, she was strong as
She
well
was-
on
she
that,
was very
that
strong.
Sunday
Yep.
for a rower. Had a quick chat to her. Her first time going down a glorious back, she did bloody well on rim breaks.
I think it was a lot of people's first time down Glorious Back.
Me too.
Yep.
Really, was
is that your first time,
First time.
mate?
There you go.
How'd it go?
It was definitely steep.
Yeah, the switchbacks get you, hey, some of them.
You know, I was taking it easy going down because I just didn't want to bin it.
You had the big bus.
Yeah, the bus. But as I was going down, the lady that came second fastest on the mountain this week, going up Cootha,
Liz.
she went Eve Conyers. She came flying past me when I was descending.
A grade
Glorious
passing.
Back. Yeah, I was like, holy dooly, I feel like I'm in C grade.
Oh, mate, Lauren was like a mad person down there. She was
right.
she was flying.
Yeah, some of those people have some ticker and some balls, hey. Fucking hell, because I
hope
didn't have
they-
any
I hope
balls.
They don't have balls.
I didn't have any balls because, mate, I did like nearly 8 minutes down Glorious Back. I was
You were creeping.
I was creeping. I think I only averaged like 46.
Yeah. All right. So
44, sorry. There you go.
Thanks, mate.
So Eve's our second fastest. She did the 10:17, and Rhea Thompson 10:55. So well done. There's our top three, and yeah, don't forget about the PB challenge. 10% going to the raffle for a $250 Easy Times voucher.
Drawn at the backside party.
Drawn at the backside party, 24th of November.
Starting at 1
Can you
p.m.
tell I'm excited about the backside party,
Mate,
I can
everyone's
tell.
pumped.
You better put it in your training peaks.
mate?
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
It's not in my training peaks, but Brooke knows about it. It's in her calendar. It's in my calendar. It's
That's
in
all
the
that
kids'
matters.
calendar.
Yeah.
It's in everyone's calendar.
That's all that matters.
Shawnee, we're literally the exact same rider. 7:53 down Glorious Descent. I did 7:54
On Sunday.
on
He's on
Sunday.
a gravel bike.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
He's got disc brakes. I've got rim brakes. Suck my doodle.
That means you should go faster. Then.
Yeah.
Why should I go faster?
He's a lighter.
Rim brake doesn't work.
My front brake doesn't work at all.
So you should be way faster than Troy.
Yeah, but at the same time, I have to brake earlier with the fishtail back wheel.
I don't know, just go.
Just ride better,
Yeah,
mate.
thank you.
Just stop the
Yeah.
excuses, mate.
Yeah, hold the shoe.
Yeah, enough of that. Hey. Well,
Quit yapping.
should we wrap it up?
Yeah, that was
I've got bedtime.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, Shawnee's
Um,
desperate to get to bed.
Yeah.
It's-
But 90 seconds before it's 9.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yep, see?
Well past my bedtime. All right. Well, that's it. That's it from the Backsiders. We'll hopefully get an episode out next week, potentially.
From Fiji.
Are you
From
are
Fiji.
you on your anniversary over there?
No.
You had to think about that.
No.
When's the anniversary?
In December.
What day?
8th.
Oh, thought I'd catch
Get-
you out there.
Get
Mate,
Amber over
I'm
here.
way more experienced than you, mate.
Yeah, I know you are.
Mate, you're talking to a veteran over here.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I won't fall for that shit.
Aren't you? You did get the better one.
Very good. All
Let's
right.
wrap it up.
Ciao.
See you later, guys.
Thanks
Bye.
to Quinn and Joshy, our live audience.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Wow, see you later.
Anyone
Bye-bye.
else wants to come along for a live audience?
Yeah,
yeah.
bring your anniversaries here. We can
Celebrate them.
at the front.
Scotch.
Hooroo.
All right.
Yes.
Ciao.
500 watts, please.